In tweets sent out in June, Phoenix City Councilman Sal DiCiccio said former Mayor Greg Stanton and Phoenix City Manager Ed Zerker raised property taxes in the city after months of promises not to do so. Let's fact check that. I'm Philip Athey, and I'm a fact checker with the Arizona Republic and azcentral.com. AZ Fact Check examines claims made by politicians and others and tells you whether they are correct. Here's what the tweet said. Breaking, another tax increase coming. Phoenix politicians want to raise your taxes again to pay for their pet projects, even though they've been promising since January that there would be no increase this year. Is this incompetence or intentional dishonesty by city staff? Is there really a property tax increase? Let's look. Phoenix property tax rates are going down by 1.5% next year, but property values in Phoenix rose by 3.5% over the last year. While on the surface, by decreasing the rate, it may seem like the city is lowering property taxes, it's a bit more complicated than that. The city first decides how much revenue is needed from property taxes, then looks at the assessed values of properties, and then adjusts the rates to meet the needs. The city has the power to adjust rates annually to ensure that property owners don't pay any more property taxes year to year, but they didn't do that this year. Basically, this means DiCiccio was right because rates went down 1.5%, but values increased 3.5%. That means the average Phoenix property owner will see a 2% tax increase this year. But DiCiccio did not just claim that property taxes were going up. He also accused Phoenix politicians and city staff of lying about the increases for months. DiCiccio points to a January meeting where former Mayor Greg Stanton asked a city budget official to confirm that the city could balance its budget without increasing revenue or cutting programs.
All right, so for 18-19, the recommendation is going to be no revenue increases and no service cuts.
We are extremely confident that we can balance fiscal year 18-19 without increasing revenues.
That happened before a trial budget was completed. When it was completed and city officials came back to the council the next month, council members were told that Phoenix property owners would see an increase in property taxes under the new budget proposal. That was reiterated in packets given to city council members and at a May city council policy session. Bottom line, DiCiccio was correct that the average Phoenix property owner will see a slightly larger tax bill this year. But his claims that the city manager's office and former Mayor Stanton had lied to the public about this tax increase for months ignores comments that were made by the city manager's office to the city council at meetings. It also ignores the budget proposal that has been posted online since March and information sent to council members. We rate this 2 out of 4 stars, somewhat true, somewhat false. For a more in-depth look, go to azcentral.com.
We are extremely confident that we can balance fiscal year 18-19 without increasing revenues.